Hey guys, what is going on? Back here with another game review, and man, I cannot tell you guys how excited I am to talk about this one. Now, as you all could probably tell from the title of this video, I am of course talking about Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 Remastered. The remasters of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. Now, I can probably imagine, like a lot of you out there, Tony Hawk Pro Skater is a game franchise that I grew up playing the hell out of as a kid. 2, 4, Underground, and American Wasteland being my favorites, with some honorable mentions being the fourth game, also Underground 2, and Project 8 to an extent. But anyways, back to it. And actually, before we go back onto it, because of Tony Hawk Pro Skater, I wanted to be a skateboarder. I played the hell out of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 as a kid on the Nintendo 64, since I didn't have a PS1 as a kid. So as you all can imagine, when I found out that they were remastering 1 and 2 from the ground up, and actually, if I remember correctly, Vicarious Visions got the original source code from Neversoft, and they built upon it from there to modernize it for modern consoles. But anyways, as soon as I found out that Vicarious Visions was essentially rebuilding the games up from original source code, I got immediately excited. But now that we've all gotten it, and now that I've been playing the hell out of this game, let's finally talk about it. So getting right into it, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 Remastered is a near perfect remaster, and it's a game that has brought me so much joy and fun. And playing the game, just like when I first started playing these games as a kid, playing these games once again has made me want to come back onto skateboarding. In these reviews at this point, I'd be talking about the plot, but if y'all have played any Tony Hawk Pro Skater game, well, before 4, all that you did basically was that you were in these 2-minute single skate sessions and multiple maps where you had multiple objectives in that single map. Whether it's finding the letters in Skate, finding the missing tape, getting the highest scores, or depending on the map, getting the hall passes at the school, collecting Liberty Bells in Philadelphia, or collecting toy robots at the mall. Or, even after you have completed all the objectives, you just want to keep topping your highest score in that level every single time. So speaking of the gameplay, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 Remastered retains the arcade-style gameplay of the originals. It retains that gameplay, however, while tweaking certain things to make the game feel even better. Now, before this game came out, I did pre-order it just so I could play the warehouse demo, and I gotta tell you guys, I replayed the demo so much, and I was so happy to see that Vicarious Visions essentially kept that same gameplay loop while just tweaking the little things to make it feel even better. So, the moment I played the full game, honest to God, guys, I have not put this game down. And by the way, I got the Avengers game, and I am playing that here and there, even while playing the campaign of that game, which, by the way, a review for that will be coming very soon, I hope. But even while playing the Avengers, I still have the itch to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 Remastered. Like, it's addicting, and you still chain as many tricks as you possibly can to have one insane combo. And let me tell you guys, when you're able to land just a balls to the wall combo, it feels absolutely amazing. But I cannot lie, it can feel frustrating when you bail trying to get that combo, but keep at it, and before you know it, you'll be just getting combo after combo after combo. Even after you do one single session, you want to do session after session after session, and before you know it, guys, you'll have spent hours on a single level. It feels that good, and it is that much damn fun. Now, something else I have to praise is the level design. Now, of course, being that this is a remaster, I was really excited to see how Vicarious Visions would bring these levels back to life with a brand new paint job. And man, I gotta say, they did a phenomenal job of bringing new life into these levels. Seeing the details levels like the warehouse level, both school levels, Roswell, the hangar Philadelphia, and of course one of my favorite levels in the game, the downhill jam. I was constantly in awe of what the developers did. But where the difference counts really is the lighting. You'll see how certain light bounces off certain objects. Let me tell you guys, especially in the warehouse level, just seeing the reflections from the water and how it bounces off certain areas in your skater, it looks absolutely amazing. And not just to mention, not just the lighting good, but it's just full of color, it's full of life. I'm telling you guys right now, Vicarious Visions, damn amazing job for essentially bringing this amazing new paint job to what was already an amazing game. Now, one thing I didn't expect to have in this game was a level up system. And yes, you heard me correctly, guys. There is a level up system in this game. Now, do not get me wrong, guys. This could have felt like it was just thrown in there just for the sake of it, but they actually do a great job of implementing this little system. And something I love about the level up system is that this game checks every trick you do, whether it's a trick, a combo, or completing certain challenges of the game. And when you claim those certain challenges, or if you play as a certain skater, you do specific challenges, you'll find yourself getting more leveled up, up, and then afterwards, when you complete a certain level, you can claim those challenges to get leveled up even faster leveling up. I did not expect to like the system as much as I did. Another thing in particular that I wanted to praise about this game before we get on to something very obvious, to which, come on, you guys know what that is. The thing I want to praise right now is the roster of skaters we get to choose from. Now, of course, you have your classic skaters from the original 2 games like Tony Hawk, Rodney Mullen, who I think is the godfather, or not the godfather, but the Jimi Hendrix of skateboarding, to which, seriously, watch his skater video from Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. It's mind-blowing what he can do. But anyways, Eric Costin, Bucky Lasik, or Lasik, I apologize if I butcher your name, sir, and Lisa Steamer. And to add on top of that, you also have newer skaters like Riley Hawk, who, by the way, Tony Hawk's son right there, Nigel Huston, or Houston, once again, I apologize if I butchered your name, Leo Baker, Leticia Bufani, and Ari Nishimura. I am butchering everybody's names. I'm so sorry, guys. Not only do you have your classic skaters that you know and grew up with from the original games, but you have the newer skaters, the ones that are just coming up, that are trailblazing their way onto skateboarding. So you have a combination of the old and the new, and it's really nice to see that in a remaster of 2 classic games. Also, by the way, Creator Skater mode is back as well. So yes, you can make your own skater, but I do want to mention that a little bit later. Now, of course, as you guys could have probably imagined, now, you all knew I was coming up to this at some point. One thing that I have to praise about this game is the soundtrack. And if you guys have played any of the original Tony Hawk Pro Skater games, you will all know that besides the addicting gameplay, the soundtracks to these games have always stuck out. And the best thing is that most of the songs from the original 2 games have returned. Superman, Guerrilla Radio, to which, by the way, when I heard Guerrilla Radio during the opening credits, goosebumps. Also, When Worlds Collide, Bring the Noise, and many others. And not only do those classic songs return, but there are also a bunch of new tracks as well. And I gotta say that for the most part, I enjoyed the new tracks. And also, there's multiplayer too, not just couch co-op, to which, by the way, thank you Vicarious Visions for bringing that back, but also there is online multiplayer, which is a ton of fun. I'm not the greatest, but trying to get the high score in certain game modes is an absolute blast. But Creative Park is here too, and something that I loved here is not only can you upload your Creative Park online, but you can also play other people's parks. And I gotta say, some of the parks that people have made are damn creative. Now, however, I will say, there are 2 things that hold this game back in my eyes. One of them is Creative Skater. If you guys have played the original 2 games, the Creative Skater had a lot of depth, and you can make some really insane looking skaters. Like, you could do a lot of crazy shit with your skaters. But here in the remaster, that's not quite the case. You're not given nearly as many options as you were able to in the original release. When it comes to other certain options and other certain features of skaters, you're not allowed to go into depth as other things for other skaters. And the other one is more of my personal taste, and that is being the soundtrack. Now, like I mentioned before to you guys, for the most part, I love the songs, but there are a couple of tracks that honestly I wasn't so into. But again, this is more just personal taste. But the best thing about this little con here, and I guess you can overlook this one, is that when you look at the playlist, there are actually some tracks you can turn off, but once again, more of personal taste. So overall, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 Remastered is a damn phenomenal remaster that improves upon the original games in almost every single way, minus a minor flaw or two. From keeping the addicting arcade style of gameplay, the soundtrack, the beautiful visuals, and of course, the insane replay value. This is a remaster that is so damn close to perfection, and since this is also 2 games and 1 for $40, I don't know what else to say. All in all, I'm going to give Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 Remastered a 9.5 out of 10. If you loved the original Tony Hawk games as a kid, and if you were disappointed by games like Ride Twitch, we're never going to talk about, or 5, trust me guys, this game will bring you so much joy and happiness. And once again, it's just 2 games and 1 package for $40. Buy this game now. Alrighty guys, so that is going to do it for my review of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 Remastered. Comment down, let me know below, what you guys think of the game. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know. If you guys want to follow me on social media, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. I'm also on Snapchat and Stardust, so if you guys want to follow me on all those social media platforms, all the links and the usernames are in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 Remastered. If so, please hit that like button, also subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell whenever the latest video of mine goes live. If you guys want to see any of my previous 2 videos, please click either the left or right sides of the screen, and of course, course, until my next review or video, I will see you guys next time.